Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mind, Body, and Balance. Let's talk about food. We all love it, but did you know that the first thing you eat in the morning can really set the tone for your entire day? We're talking about your digestion, your gut health, and even how your body processes nutrients. When your stomach is empty, it's in a delicate state. Certain foods, even some healthy ones, can actually irritate your stomach lining, disrupt your blood sugar, and leave you feeling less than your best. We're diving into 10 common foods that you should never eat on an empty stomach. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. Let's get started. Let's start with a fan favorite, citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, they're packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and they taste amazing, right? But on an empty stomach, they can be a recipe for disaster. Citrus fruits are naturally acidic. That tangy flavor you love? That's citric acid. And while it's great for boosting your immunity, it can irritate an empty stomach lining. This can lead to heartburn, indigestion, even that burning sensation we call acid reflux. And if you already struggle with gastritis or a sensitive stomach, citrus fruits on an empty stomach can aggravate those conditions even more. Citrus fruits are also high in fructose, a natural sugar that can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. On an empty stomach, without any other food to slow down absorption, that sugar rush can lead to a quick crash later on, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish. Even the fiber in citrus fruits, which is normally good for you, can be problematic on an empty stomach. So, while citrus fruits are incredibly healthy, it's best to enjoy them after you've had something else to eat. Next up, we have a fruit that's often touted as the perfect grab-and-go breakfast, the banana. They're convenient, they taste great, and they're packed with potassium. But believe it or not, bananas on an empty stomach can actually do more harm than good. Just like citrus fruits, bananas are relatively high in natural sugars. While these sugars provide a quick burst of energy, they can also lead to those dreaded blood sugar spikes and crashes, especially when eaten on an empty stomach. You might feel energized for a little bit, but soon after, you'll likely experience that mid-morning slump, feeling tired, sluggish, and maybe even a bit irritable. Bananas are also a good source of magnesium, which is an essential mineral for our bodies. However, when consumed in large quantities on an empty stomach, magnesium can actually disrupt your body's delicate electrolyte balance. This imbalance can potentially affect your heart health and even lead to feelings of fatigue. So, before you reach for that banana first thing in the morning, consider having it with or after a more balanced meal. I get it, some people love starting their day with a fiery kick, but if you're one of them, you might want to reconsider. Spicy foods, while delicious, can wreak havoc on an empty stomach. The culprit here is capsaicin, the compound that gives chili peppers their heat. Capsaicin is known to irritate the stomach lining, and this effect is amplified when your stomach is empty. Without any food to act as a buffer, capsaicin can directly irritate the stomach lining, leading to heartburn, indigestion, and even stomach pain. Over time, regularly consuming spicy foods on an empty stomach can contribute to more serious digestive issues like gastritis, ulcers, or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. If you love spicy food, try having it with or after a meal that contains soothing ingredients like yogurt, rice, or bread. These foods can help to neutralize the capsaicin and protect your stomach lining. Remember, listening to your body is key. Raw vegetables, a raw deal for your empty stomach. We all know vegetables are good for us, right? They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. But here's the thing, not all vegetables are created equal, especially when it comes to eating them on an empty stomach. Raw vegetables, while incredibly nutritious, can be tough on an empty stomach, particularly those high in fiber. Fiber is essential for our digestive health, but it needs to be digested properly. When your stomach is empty, it lacks the other food components that help break down and process fiber efficiently. This means that the fiber from raw vegetables can sit in your gut for longer, fermenting, and potentially leading to bloating, gas, and even cramping. This is especially true for cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, which contain raffinose, a complex sugar that can be difficult to digest. Certain raw vegetables, like spinach and cauliflower, contain compounds that can interfere with thyroid function when consumed in large quantities on an empty stomach. So, while raw vegetables are incredibly healthy, it's best to enjoy them as part of a balanced meal. The sweet trap. Why pastries and sugary foods are a no-go on an empty stomach. Let's be honest, who doesn't love a delicious pastry or a sweet treat every now and then? But when it comes to starting your day, these sugary delights are the last thing your body needs, especially on an empty stomach. Pastries, donuts, and other sugary foods are essentially empty calories. They provide a quick burst of energy due to their high sugar content, but they lack the essential nutrients, fiber, and protein that your body needs to sustain that energy. What happens when you eat these sugary foods on an empty stomach? You experience a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels, followed by an equally rapid crash. This roller coaster of blood sugar levels can leave you feeling tired, sluggish, irritable, and craving even more sugar throughout the day. So, if you're looking for a healthy and energizing breakfast, skip the pastries and sugary cereals. Yogurt, not always a gut-friendly choice on an empty stomach. Yogurt is often praised for its gut health benefits, and for good reason. It's a good source of protein, calcium, and probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. But there's a catch: eating yogurt on an empty stomach may not be the best idea. When you eat yogurt on an empty stomach, the acidic environment of your stomach can actually kill off those beneficial probiotics before they even have a chance to reach your intestines where they're needed most. This defeats the purpose of consuming yogurt for its gut health benefits in the first place. If you enjoy yogurt and tolerate it well, try having it as part of a meal or snack, rather than on an empty stomach. You can pair it with fruits, nuts, seeds, or granola to create a more balanced and gut-friendly option. Tomatoes, the hidden acidity that can affect your empty stomach. Tomatoes, they're juicy, versatile, and packed with nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and lycopene. But did you know that eating tomatoes on an empty stomach can be problematic for some people? Tomatoes contain tannic acid, an astringent compound that can increase stomach acidity. While this isn't a problem for everyone, if you have a sensitive stomach or are prone to heartburn or acid reflux, eating tomatoes on an empty stomach can exacerbate these conditions. The increased acidity can irritate the stomach lining, leading to discomfort, heartburn, and even stomach pain. So, if you love tomatoes but find that they bother your stomach, try having them as part of a balanced meal. Pears are delicious and nutritious fruits, rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. However, their unique composition can make them a bit tricky to digest, especially on an empty stomach. Pears are a good source of both soluble and insoluble fiber, which are essential for digestive health. However, when consumed on an empty stomach, the high fiber content of pears can be a bit too much for your digestive system to handle all at once. The insoluble fiber, in particular, can't be broken down by your body and adds bulk to your stool. While this is generally beneficial, on an empty stomach, it can lead to bloating, gas, and discomfort, especially if you're not accustomed to consuming a lot of fiber. So while pears are a healthy addition to your diet, it's best to enjoy them as part of a balanced meal or snack. Let's face it, coffee is a morning ritual for many of us. That first cup can be the difference between a groggy morning and a productive day. But here's the thing, drinking coffee on an empty stomach might be doing more harm than good. Coffee, while providing that much-needed caffeine kick, is also highly acidic. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, that acidity can irritate your stomach lining, potentially leading to heartburn, acid reflux, and indigestion. Moreover, coffee stimulates the production of gastric acid in your stomach. Excessive gastric acid production on an empty stomach can exacerbate symptoms of heartburn, ulcers, and gastritis. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can lead to a spike in cortisol, which over time can contribute to fatigue, anxiety, and difficulty sleeping. So, if you're a coffee lover, try having your first cup after you've eaten something, even if it's just a small snack. Whether it's soda, sparkling water, or even diet drinks, carbonated beverages might seem like a refreshing way to start your day. However, consuming these bubbly drinks on an empty stomach can lead to a symphony of digestive discomforts. Carbonation, while adding that satisfying fizz, also introduces gas into your digestive system. When you drink carbonated beverages on an empty stomach, this gas expands in your stomach, leading to bloating, belching, and a feeling of fullness. Moreover, many carbonated beverages, especially sodas, are loaded with sugar. Consuming sugary drinks on an empty stomach can lead to rapid spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels, leaving you feeling energized for a short period, followed by fatigue, cravings, and irritability. So, if you're looking for a healthy and hydrating way to start your day, skip the carbonated beverages. So there you have it, 10 common foods that you should think twice about eating on an empty stomach. Remember, taking care of your digestive health is crucial for your overall well-being. By making mindful food choices, especially at the start of your day, You can set yourself up for better digestion, sustained energy levels, and a healthier gut. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.